Hey guys, welcome back. I am making some infused oils today, so I thought let's bring you along, do a video, doing herbs out of my garden, which is I'm going to do oregano, which I've already pulled a bunch and put it in my jar, and I'm going to do thyme. Both two of my absolute favorites. You can do these as like an infused oil, which is what I'm doing today. You can also do it with a tincture. You can do these with teas and different things for the health benefits. I have my notes over here. And I'm just gonna, it's really easy. You don't have to make things difficult at all. Get a jar, pull your, herbs, whichever one you want to use. And like I said, today I'm doing oil. I just use organic extra virgin olive oil. And you just cover your herb, whatever you're wanting to do with oil. And then so there's two ways you can do this. Well, probably more than two ways. I'll tell you the two ways I use. So you can take like a saucepan pot and you can put it on your stove, with water in it, put it on your stove and get it to a hard boil. When it comes to that hard boil, remove the pot from, the burner, and then just take and put your herbs with oil down and, put a lid on it and put it down just in the pot and let it steep for at least 10 minutes just in the hot water, not with the heat under it though. So you do that. Sometimes you can give it, just don't shake these totally like I do my tinctures, because if I do that here, I'll show you. They'll stick up on the side. And I want mine submerged with the oil covering it. So you can do that. And then after you're like 10, 15 minutes that it's been in that, take it out carefully because a lot, the whole thing usually get hot. Dry it off, and then you can set it somewhere for about 2 weeks. So that kind of gives it a head start. Then another way you can do it, which I've talked about many times, is you do the whole thing the same way, but then you set it somewhere for anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks and let it infuse. Whichever method you choose is fine. And then you can use fresh or dried. It's up to you. I have fresh. I had to, cut these back, and I always make these and have them on hand and things like that. And these are simple. You just, with my oregano, you just pull it backwards. All the leaves, stick them in there. I pull the tops off completely, stick them in there. You can leave, same with the thyme. You can leave the twigs on there. It's whatever you want to do. But then after your time is up for whichever method you choose, you are going to strain off these solids and keep, your oil. And then I always have these, but a lot of these are empty. It's the cobalt or the amber, which will protect it longer. Anything you do or you buy these, just keep them. Don't ever throw these out, just because they have the droppers, in them, and that's what you'll need. So then you strain off everything, and you can throw this out, do whatever you want with it. I've had some people use it and they'll cook with it, just whatever you want to do. And then you have your infused oil. You can do this also as a tincture with at least 80 proof alcohol, vodka, whatever you want to use. And I've talked about, and I'll put the recipes in the description for you. The thing is tinctures with alcohol, they will last longer than an oil. An oil will go rancid. I've had oils last up to 2 years, and I've had them last up to a year. You will know if it's rancid. You will smell it. And they'll keep longer if you keep them like in the fridge or something like that. It's up to you. I do it both ways. And these are just great to have on hand. So I talk about, just do it like that. Really simple, not a big deal. So I'll go over. I'm glad y'all cannot see my desk because it is a mess today. It is a mess, and I'm disorganized this morning. So anyways, for your olive oregano, I talk about that. That is your Power Punch strong natural antibiotic. It's antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, on and on. You feel something coming on, you have something, you've been exposed to something that's pretty heavy duty, GI bugs, anything like that, your olive oregano is going to knock it out. You can start like usually, do like 2 drops. Often, let me give you an example. Like I buy this also. This little tiny, and this one is very, very strong concentrated, very strong. I take like a little medicine cap tops and I put like tea or something in it and I'll put 2 drops of this in there because it is very hot. It is hot and you need to have something to have it go down with. Um, but this little bottle is $34. You can buy these and usually the shelf life is a little bit longer than if you make them homemade, but you know, if you can't get this, afford this, herbs are cheap, grow them is super simple. So this is your, this is a big go-to. It's not always my first go-to for olive oregano because it is so strong, but you know, it's up to you. But I mean, it's good for your gut, kills candida. If you have like a yeast overgrowth internal, you can use it external and internal, anything on you. It, you know, works very well. Good for your heart, GI, respiratory, anything like that. Now for the thyme, and I've done videos on these herbs, but same thing. You can do this infused oil. You can do it a tincture. You can do them in teas, steep it, drink it, sick, anything coming on. Thyme is really good for sore throat, bronchial things, you know, any kind of bronchitis, cough, things like that. I love thyme. I eat thyme almost every day on something. It is good for mouth health also. That is going to help for like healing and preventing cavities, gum disease. It's a good immune booster, just like the olive oregano. The olive oregano, especially if it's a tincture or an infused oil with olive oregano, don't take it every day for a long extended period of time. Okay, I mean that was one of the things I used when I was going through my Lyme stuff, and it was pretty harsh. For the thyme, you can also use thyme for different topical things, but it also works for like acne spots or anything like that at any age. GI issues, thyme also does kill intestinal worms, parasites. Thyme infused oil, if someone has like lice or scabies or anything, you put that on topically and that will get rid of them also. Lowers your blood pressure, cholesterol. Thyme is really good at preventing food poisoning and having that regular to any, like if it's, you know, gone bad or contaminated, it helps from that kind of taking hold in your, you know, in your system. And also it's a really good cancer fighter. Both of those are great anti-inflammatories. I just think that these are things people should, it's super easy. It's not, you know, you're just really not going to mess it up. And different ways you can do it. Have it on hand. They're fantastic for our natural medical preps. So something else I hope helps you guys. Everyone stay well. God bless, and I will see you next time.